adventurers, welcome back to another episode of the Awkward Dungeon Master. I'm sure you can tell we're not in my normal space, but I have kind of fallen short on getting a video out every week, but I definitely wanted to take the time and check in with you guys this week because it's been kind of crazy for a while now, and I'm sure it has been for you guys too with all the coronavirus stuff going on. My husband and I have been in full mask making mode. We've done almost 350 cloth masks in 2 weeks, and if you haven't seen on this video before, I think I've mentioned it, and then I know I've mentioned it on the podcast I do with our friend Eric. I'm a zookeeper, and with all the shortages of medical supplies, animal care facilities are not considered priority. So a lot of veterinarians right now are not able to get a hold of surgical masks, and we definitely haven't been able to get a hold of as much materials like surgical masks and N95 masks for our work. Especially because we did a dental procedure on a ape last week, 2 weeks ago. It's all blending together. But yeah, so we've been making cloth masks for my work. Primates are most likely susceptible to COVID-19. We know they can get the flu and colds from us. They have passed diseases like that back and forth with humans at our facility before. I know we had a cold that the chimps got from a second shift keeper, and then everybody else wound up getting it too. It was a hot mess. But also with some of the Bronx stuff that just came out last week, big cats are susceptible to COVID-19, and I know we're adding new species every single day. So we have been 3D printing N95 masks to make sure that we can keep our animals safe while we're working, and also keep us as safe as we can while we're working around each other. So if you guys have any zoo-related questions, feel free to throw those down below. I'll do my best to answer them for you. I know a lot of facilities are struggling with this right now. And as I said, we're adding new species to the list of susceptible animals every single day. So things are changing on a daily basis for us. But let's tie this back into Dungeons and Dragons for a minute. I did want to check in, but I want to talk to you guys about something relevant as well. So, with everything going on, time management seemed like a perfect topic, because clearly I've been failing at my time management with you guys. So, if you've ever run encounters or long-term campaigns, one-shots, anything like that, a big question that always seems to come up is, how do you manage your time? How long do encounters take? How much time should I allot for different scenarios? And I picked this up at TsunamiCon the first year that I ran games, because they had kind of a little guide, which I'll link down in the description if it's still up. And it talked about time management and how you should prep about 1 encounter per hour. Now that counts both for major social encounters and combat encounters. So anytime you're running a game, budget about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour for any encounter that you're running, and then you'll be pretty set to go. I always try to prep about 1 or 2 extra for each session I'm doing, so if they blow through something really fast, I have somewhere else to go, and I make sure that I know the places where I can trim stuff back in one-shots as well, in case they take extra time role-playing through things. So just kind of keep that in mind. Hopefully that is helpful for you guys on time management. I know as far as time management on prepping goes, I always hear everybody say they take about an equivalent amount of time to plan a session as they are running it. So I typically run a 3 to 5 hour session depending what day of the week I'm running. So I need 3 to 5 hours each week for each of those respective campaigns to plan. So if you guys have any other tips, tricks, advice for time management, for planning or running games, go ahead and throw those down below. And also, as I said, if you have any questions about the insanity of being a zookeeper at this crazy time, go ahead and throw those down below too. I'd be happy to answer them. And until next time, keep it rolling, adventurers.